And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off championship day here at the 2019 Florida DYB Machine Pitch State Tournament. We're in Division 2 for the championship game between Avon Park and Franklin County. Avon Park is the undefeated team, so for Franklin to win the title, they will have to beat Avon Park twice. Avon Park is going to be the visitors in this one. They're wearing their red tops with the black Avon Park across the front with the white trim, white letters and numbers on the back. Their lineup is as following. Number 10 is Hazen Cobb at first base. 27, Kason Jackson at second. Number 5, James Crew Cobb at shortstop. 16 is Sergio Duran at third. 4 is Colton Elder in the outfield. 2 is Jace Jackson behind the plate. 12 is Preston Ty Parker in left field. 21 is Jackson Hancock in the pitcher circle. 8 is Mason Bennett in right. Number 7 is Colton Bice in the outfield. 14 is Easton Jackson. 3 is Jaden Rodriguez. Mason Cobb is the Avon Park manager, with Chase Cobb, Lee Elder, and Will Jackson, the assistant coaches. Defensively for Franklin County, who is taking the field right now with their maroon tops, white pants, white letters on the back with the black numeral and the white trim. Defensively on the infield from left to right, that'll be from third base to first base. 23 is Blanton Adair, 8 is Kobe Joseph, 3 Gannon Polaronis, 5 is Ethan Shiver. The outfield from left to right, 21 is Camden Roberts, 30 Weston Hollenbeck, 10 is Kason Taylor, and 22 Bryson Brown. Behind the plate, number 1 is Josiah Fleming, and in the pitcher circle, number 7 is Brian Lee Taylor. Ronnie Joseph, the manager, Tyler Polaronis, Lee Shiver, Jonathan Brown, the assistant coaches. The number you see on the screen is the line if you want to text a shout out to your favorite player or team. You can do so at area code 850-380-7267. Avon Park is, as we mentioned, the lone unbeaten. They beat West Volusia 12-7 on Saturday. San Antonio 9-0 on Sunday. Franklin County 11-7 Sunday afternoon, and then beat West Seminole 20-0 yesterday. Franklin County, this will be their fourth game. They beat West Seminole 13-4 on Saturday. Avon Park 11-7 on Sunday, and then West Seminole 20-0 on Monday. Testing out the pitching machine to make sure the speed and the trajectory are all on target. Again, Avon Park can win the state title with a win here. Franklin County will have to beat them twice. The if game scheduled for a noon start. Both of these teams will be headed to Ruston, Louisiana in about 3 weeks for the World Series. The winner of this tournament will get to decide if they want to be in the machine or the coach pitch, and the runner-up gets the other. All right, the meeting at the pitching machine is broke. Umpires heading to their positions, and we're about to get going in this championship game. Again, Avon Park hoping it's just one game. Franklin County hoping to do two, as Ernie Banks once said. So we're just a couple of minutes behind schedule. The first pitch at 9:04 is a ball. Again, batters in the machine pitch division get 5 pitches per at bat, but must swing on pitch number 5 no matter what. Pitch 2, swing and a miss by Cobb. Again, it'll be Hazen Cobb, Kason Jackson, James Crew Cobb, and then Sergio Duran should anybody reach. So pitch number 3 to Hazen Cobb is a swing and a miss. Boy, he's swinging for the fence in those last couple pitches. He's a little out in front on both of them. So 2 more for Cobb. Pitch number 4 headed home, and he swings and pops one up left side. Third baseman in foul ground and cannot make the play. Good hustle there by Blanton Adair. So pitch number 5 coming up. H-A-I-Z-E-N, Cobb. How he spells it. Wind blowing slightly out in one of the two flags in the outfield. Pitch 5. Swung on, hit in the left field. It'll drop for a base hit. And it gets past the left center fielder. We got a foot race. Cobb is headed to second. Left center fielder just getting it. Throwing it in, and a long double for Hazen Cobb. As Kasen Jackson, K-A-S-E-N, to the plate. Pitch 1, he lets ride. In the Division I championship, it's Spring Hill, Columbia, and North Lakeland doing battle. Pitch is swung on, hit into shallow center, it'll drop for a hit. It's bobbled by the left center fielder. Cobb is going to come around to score as the throw comes into the infield. It'll be a stand-up double. Close play as Jackson did not slide. Close play on the relay, but he's in as he and Cobb switch positions here in the early going. And Avon Park with the 1-0 lead. I just noticed I have my scoreboard backwards, folks. My apologies. We'll have to rectify that in between innings. As James Crew Cobb with 1 pitch. The pitch swung on, hit into shallow left. It will be foul, and I mean just foul. I actually couldn't see because the third base coach was in the way, but it didn't miss by much. I'd say maybe a foot. So Cobb steps out. Pitch number 3 to Cobb. He lets that one ride as Jackson takes about a 3-4 step lead off a second, and he'll head back. Again, base runners can steal once the ball crosses the plate. And it looks like we have a pitching machine issue. Change the scoreboard while we have a break in the action. There we go. Now we're squared away. As Cobb steps in, I believe this is pitch 4 for him. Lets that one ride. Gives the coach the thumbs up sign and says, I guess that means I'm ready to go now. This is pitch 5. And the runner at second, Kasen Jackson. Avon Park with the 1-0 lead early. As Cobb up on the line and way up in the box as he looks to catch that ball before it drops. Pitch 5, ground ball, shortstop. With the sliding stop, he recovers. He'll throw to first. It'll be late. Runner headed to third. And I believe the ball gets away as Cobb will be safe at second. Now he's going to 3. The throw coming home, not in time. Close play at the plate on Jackson. What you call that in? Single and a 2-base error as Cobb will drive in Jackson. Avon Park with the 2-0 lead early. Sergio Duran at the plate again, still nobody out. As pitch number 1 to Sergio Duran, he lets it ride. As Colton Elder waits on deck. in Avon Park red tops with the white Avon Park across the chest. Looks like a big black star in the background. Second pitch is fouled back. Franklin County with the maroon tops with, I guess, a white stripe down both sides. It's like a black FC on the left breast with white trim, wearing white caps. Pitch number 3 to Duran. Back up the box. It'll be a base hit to left center, and it gets away from the left center fielder. Run's going to score. We got us a foot race. It's going to be at least a double for Duran. He's headed to third. Throw coming in, and they will hold him there with a stand-up triple. As Crew Cobb comes in to score, it is a 3-0 lead for Avon Park. As Colton Elder, who's in either left center or right center. It says position 10 in the book, but I've seen it numerous ways where number 10 is left center. Sometimes number 10 can be right center, and even sometimes right field. Some coaches will just go 7, 8, 9, 10 across the outfield. So pitch number 1 to Elder. Lets that one ride. Elder with the black and gray batting helmet with the Under Armour logo on the front. Pitch number 2 to Elder. Chopper, left side, shortstop, has it, fires over to first. And he is out. And again, this is your first game listening to us on Jock Jive, we have to wait a little bit for the call because the roof down the first baseline covers up all of first base, and unfortunately the first base umpire is also obstructed too. So it's kind of like you have to wait for the audience applause to figure out what happened. Jace Jackson at the plate. He takes pitch 1. He's choking up on the bat a little bit, maybe an inch or two. Avon Park with the, at least with Jackson, the high ankle socks, the red ones with black and white stripes. Pitch number 2, swung on, out of play to the left. So he has 3 left. So a 4-0 lead here for Avon Park as they look to finish undefeated here in Sebring. Pitch number 3 to Jackson. Swung on, popped up, left side, left fielder coming in, long run for the shortstop. Oh, and they collide. It's a fair ball. Oh, and Cobb is down, or Joseph is down in foul territory. And they're going to send him all the way around to score, and the shortstop, I believe, is still down. He collided with the third baseman. And they're going to go check on him. I think the third baseman, Adair, I think, collided with Joseph as they were going for the ball. And I think he got a piece of Joseph's arm, and he went crashing to the ground. But after all that, it's going to be an inside-the-park home run for Jace Jackson. And he pops up, and he gets a nice hand. As Preston Ty Parker to the plate, the number 7 batter. 5 are in here for Avon Park. In addition to the 2 of them coming together, there's a big tree down the left side, and it looked like it might have been in shadow, so not only are you battling your own teammate, you're battling sun into shadow as the ball's coming down. That's about the only shadow we have on this field. Outside of the occasional, there's a tree line out in left field, casting a little bit of shadow by the warning track. Pitch number 2 to Ty Parker. He fouls one straight back. So he has 3 left to work with. Pitch 3 to Parker. He swings at one out of the zone and fouls one straight back. So he's got 2 left to work with. A 5-0 lead for Avon Park, who beat Franklin County 11-7 late on Sunday. That one's fouled straight back, so he has one more to work with. Believe that was the game that was interrupted by a brief lightning delay on Sunday. It was not a long delay. The long delay was Saturday. We had about a 4-hour delay in the afternoon. Pitch 5. Chopper left side. Third baseman has it. He'll fire all the way across. And I guess he is out. 5-3 again, folks. Cannot see first base from here. As Jackson Hancock to the mound. As the Let's Go Franklin chant goes down below to our right, our crowd mic is closer to the Franklin County contingent. Ran into a Franklin County parent at the hotel. Obviously, they were affected greatly by Hurricane Michael, but they said in 2 weeks they were ready for their annual big seafood festival. They had about 20,000 people show up for that, and they were ready for it 2 weeks after the storm hit. This is pitch 3 to Hancock, and he hits a chopper to the left side. Third baseman has it. Another try for him. A long throw across. And they got him. So another 5-3. Couple assists for Blanton Adair at third as he throws over to Ethan Shiver. So that'll end the top of the first, but not before a 5 spot for Avon Park, and they lead this Division II championship game 5-0 after a half inning. Franklin County will send the following lineup to the plate here in the bottom of the first. 8 is Kobe Joseph at short. 7 is Brian Lee Taylor in the pitcher circle. 1 is Josiah Fleming behind the plate. 23, Blanton Adair at third base. 21 is Camden Robertson left. 5 is Ethan Shiver at first base. 18 is Aiden Banks. 22, Bryson Brown in right field. 3, Gannon Poloronis at second. 30 is Weston Hollenbach in left center. 11 is Micah King, and 10 is Kason Taylor in right center. Ronnie Joseph is the Franklin County manager. Tyler Poloronis, Lee Shiver, Jonathan Brown, the assistant coaches. Defensively for Avon Park, on the infield from left to right, that'll be from third base to first base. 16 is Sergio Duran. 5 is James Crew Cobb. 7 is Kason Jackson. 10 is Hazen Cobb, the outfield from left to right. Number 12, Preston Ty Parker. 7 is Colton Bice. 4, Colton Elder, and 8 is Mason Bennett. Behind the plate, number 2 is Jace Jackson. In the pitcher circle, 21 is Jackson Hancock. Mason Cobb, the manager. Chase Cobb, Lee Elder, Will Jackson, the assistant coaches. I want to give a shout out to the 7 Sebring Hotel, who's put us up the last few days here in Sebring. Home of the $8 lunch special. Their Apex Burger. Handcrafted burger topped with ruby red tomatoes, sliced red onions, crisp lettuce, and choice of cheese, served on a soft, freshly baked brioche roll with their signature chips, tossed in our secret salt seasoning, and a fountain drink of any kind, which is non-alcoholic, served from 11 to 2. They also have a happy hour from 3 to 5 where you get the Apex Burger and a choice of pint for $10. Finally had a chance to try that Apex Burger yesterday. Very, very good. Threw some bacon on there. They had nightly specials for the Dixie teams that stayed there. The special on Friday was a large one-topping pizza and a drink for $9. Got one on Friday night, ate on it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Great view of the Sebring International Speedway in the back, right outside the balcony. As Kobe Joseph, who appears to be all right after that collision out there and down the left field line. And he takes pitch 1 as he chokes up on the bat just a little. Pitch 2, he squares around a bunny, gets it down. It is a foul ball. I believe that's his dad, Ronnie Joseph, the manager. I think he was getting on him because he didn't sprint out of the box. But it was a foul ball, so he's got 3 pitches left. Joseph with the red batting helmet with the stars and stripes on the bill. Pitch 3, tries to spun it again. I believe it got a piece of the catcher. Appears to be all right. As the partly cloudy skies covered the sun for about a second. Now the sun's beaten down again. So 2 more pitches here for Kobe Joseph. That's a swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout. My weather app says it's 84 right now. I'm sure it feels a little warmer than that. If this is the final game of this division, we will stay on so you can catch all the audio of the post-game ceremonies as Brian Lee Taylor takes a pitch. So 4 left. It's a chopper to the left side. Cobb, the shortstop, couple steps, fires. And I believe he got him. Again, we believe it's 2 outs because we don't see anybody at first. I mean, I have to scrunch down to even see first base, and I don't see any feet on top of the base, so I guess the runner's out. And again, not a whole lot we can do about the placement of the roof. Popped up, straight up. Third baseman coming in, pitcher with a sliding catch. Some nut by Mr. Jackson Hancock. Makes a sliding catch with 3 guys converging. Boy, that could have been disastrous right there. But Jackson Cobb gets beat to a pulp, getting patted on the head and lifted up, hugged by his teammates, and rightfully so. That's a spectacular grab by the pitcher. So 1 inning in the books, 3 up, 3 down for Franklin County. As Avon Park will send up 9, 10, 11, Mason Bennett, Colton, Bice, Easton Jackson. Again, if you wish to purchase a copy of this audio-only broadcast, you can do so at info@jockjive.com. Mr. Robert Williamson will get back in touch with you. Cost is $5. As it looks like Mr. Joseph is making his way to the walkie-talkie on the fence to give us some defensive changes. We'll try to listen in. Looks like Micah King for Case and Taylor in the outfield. I believe that was the only one. Actually, it does look like 18 Aiden Banks is out there in the outfield as well. I think in left center. I thought I saw an 18 on the back. I believe for Hollenbeck, but I believe each player has to play 2 innings in the field. So what you'll see is just see the 2 defensive replacements go in. Maybe the starters go back in, and then the defensive subs will re-enter in the 4th. We've seen that with numerous teams. As Mason Bennett leads things off here in the top of the 2nd. Avon Park up 5-0 in this championship game. As they're 5 innings away now from the state championship. Then both of these teams will be headed to Ruston in several weeks. Question is, who will represent Team Florida in which bracket? There's a coach pitch and machine pitch division. The champion will get to decide which one they want to play in. The runner-up will obviously get the other. Avon Park put their first 4 batters on, and they all came in to score as part of that 5-run first, including an inside the park home run by Jace Jackson. as here we go in the top of the second as Mason Bennett takes a pitch. So 4 left. Bennett with the Red Sox, not pulled up as high as some of his teammates. He squares around to bunt and misses on pitch 2. Again, in the machine pitch division, a player can show bunt, but must bunt or pull back. The batter cannot pull it back and swing away for obvious safety issues. Bennett choking up on the bat by about an inch, and he pops up pitch 3, and that'll get out of play as it lands on the pop-up tent. So 2 more for Mason Bennett, followed by Colton Bice and Easton Jackson. And he pops one straight back, so this will be pitch number 5 for young Mr. Bennett. And if you want to text a shout out to your favorite player or team, the number is 850-380-7267. If you want to text that shout out, and we'll get that on the air. Ground ball up the middle, knocked down by the shortstop, over to first. And it sounds like they got him, 6-3. Again, have to wait on the roar of the crowd as the base umpire is also obstructed by the fence, or by the roof. It's Colton Bice, B-U-I-C-E. He'll take pitch number 1. So he has 4 to work with. We started with 6 in Division 2. We're down to the final 2 as he squares around to Buddy, gets it down. It's a good one. It is fair. It stays on the line. Throw down from third, not in time. It landed right on the line, traveled less than 10 feet. Like Adair waited as long as he could, but needed to make the play. As Bice aboard now for Easton Jackson. As he takes pitch 1, the throw down to second, and as the shortstop collides with the runner about 5 feet from the base, he's going to be safe. Actually, I was going to say, now that Tony Smith's popped his head in here, the run rule still applies in championship games, correct? Yes. And just for informational purposes, we will tell you it's 15 after 3, 10 after 4. Avon Park still has some work to do to bring that into play, as Jackson with a big swing and a miss. Jaden Rodriguez will follow, the number 12 batter. As the outfield is playing awfully shallow. At least it looks awfully shallow to me. There is a semicircle from pole to pole, or from baseline to baseline, where the outfielders must stand behind, and they're no more than 10 feet behind that line. So if Easton Jackson gets a hold of one, he's going to get an extra base or 2. Swung on and fouled off the mask of the catcher, Fleming. Appears to be all right. I believe we're at pitch 5 here for Jackson. Maybe 4. Pitch is swung on, popped up, out of play, and now that'll definitely bring pitch 5. I believe we saw the 5 fingers from the home plate umpire signaling this is pitch 5. Again, your runner at second is Colton Bice. Beat out a bunt single. And the 5th pitch to Jackson. Ground ball to the right side. I believe the second baseman has it to first, as a run is coming in to score, and apparently he beat it out because we see his feet on the base. Again, wish I could give you a more definitive call, but unfortunately I cannot. So 6-0 now to score as Jackson aboard for Jaden Rodriguez, Jayden. That'll be pitch 1 as a catcher. Fleming looking down at first, but the runner, Jackson, staying put. The pitch swung on, chopped, foul to the left side. So Rodriguez with at least 2 more pitches to work with. Bringing that lime green bat to the plate. He is up in the box and almost on the line. That swung on, fouled out of play to the left. So this is at least number 4 for Rodriguez. This is pitch 5, correction. Home plate umpire throws the 5 fingers up. So Rodriguez must be swinging here. He does. It's a chopper to the third baseman. He has it. Pumps, fires all the way across. And I believe he got him 5-3. 8 error to Shiver. Runner advancing to second. Back to the top of the lineup here, Hazen Cobb, who doubled and scored his first time. First pitch he sees, he lets ride, so 4 more left. Cobb doubled and scored to kick off that 5-run first for Avon Park. Second pitch he sees, he hits off the end of the bat, fouled toward the right side. He's got 3 left. Pitch number 3, swung on, hit down the left side. That'll go foul. Pitch number 3, chopper up the middle, will get into right center for a base hit. Runner headed to third, he will stop there. So now we have runners at the corners. Hazen Cobb is now 2 for 2, as Easton Jackson now at third base. Kaysen Jackson had an RBI double his first time. He steps in, as Adair is way up. Anticipating the bunt, he pulls back. They will throw down to the shortstop near second, but he will steal the base anyway. Does Hazen Cobb, so now second and third. And the pitch popped up a mile high. Shortstop underneath it will make the catch. Kobe Joseph for out number 3. So Avon Park will leave a pair. They do get a run, though. As we go to the bottom of the second, Avon Park adds to its lead. It's now 6-0. Here in the Division II championship game of the 2019 Florida DYB Machine Pitch State Tournament. Here at the Max Long Recreational Complex in Sebring, and brought to you live here on JockJive.com. Looks like Avon Park's making some changes. So it looks like the outfield now is Parker, Rodriguez, Elder, and Jackson as the 2 defensive replacements have gone in for Avon Park here in the bottom of the second. It'd be Blanton, Adair, Camden Roberts, Ethan Shiver. Here in the bottom of the second, Avon Park looking to run the table and go undefeated, as the lead 6-0 as Blanton Adair takes pitch number 1. Pitch number 2 goes by. Pitch number 3, ground ball chopper. Oh, knocked down by the third baseman. He recovers. He fires to first. And it's over the first baseman's head. Runner headed to second. He will be safe. Oh, he's not stopping. He's going to third. He goes all the way into the outfield. They're going to send him all the way around. And, oh, now he's going to try to score. Now he's going back. He's in a rundown and almost tagged out as the ball was dropped by the third baseman. I guess a single and a couple errors puts 8 errors at third base. Hopefully Sergio Duran is all right. Boy, that ball was tattooed. He is bent over there at third base. Kind of looked like it bounced up and may have gotten him in the shoulder. That was a vicious shot. Adair is a big, strong boy, and he tattooed that ball. One hopper to the shortstop. Dad is out there as well. See the 16 on the side of his shirt. He gives them attaboys and hand all around as he guts it out. Even gets a high five from the Franklin County coach. Like I said, that ball was absolutely ripped. Very fortunate didn't get him in the face. As Camden Roberts to the plate with a runner on, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. As Roberts will let pitch 1 ride. Pitch 2, swung on, ground ball to the shortstop. A run will score. Cobb will fire to first, and he's safe. I think the ball must have been low as the RBI brings in Adair, and Franklin County on the board. As Ethan Shiver to the plate. Shiver batting from the left side as he takes pitch number 1. The runner will not be going. I think we've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times where the catcher's been able to throw a runner out trying to steal. Didn't see it at all, I don't think, on Saturday. Saw it a couple times. Sunday, nice bunt down the right side by Shiver. The pitcher comes way out, throws to first. And it looks like he will be safe on the bunt single. As I wait for the crowd applause from either side. Again, cannot see first base at all from our vantage point. As Aiden Banks to the plate. A-Y-D-I-N. He bats from the left side with his green bat. He stands way back in the box as he takes pitch number 1. Squares around the button, gets it down the right side. Pitcher will barehand over to first, and they got him. 1-3. Good hustle there by Jackson Hancock. As Roberts takes third. As Bryson Brown to the plate. So apparently Shiver was out on the previous play, as we don't see a runner at second. Now 2 outs. As Bryson Brown will foul one off the screen. has Brown. Little swing and miss, big cut. I believe he has 2 pitches left, or 3 to left to work with. Again, 6-1 our score. Avon Park on top. Franklin County plating a run here in the second, but hoping for more. Off the end of the bat, trickling down the line. It's a fair ball, and he goes way out of the baseline. And he's going to be out as he ran about 5 feet inside into fair territory. So that's, I guess we'll call that a 3 unassisted for out number 3. And Franklin County does get 1, and they leave 1 on base. And you're listening to the 2019 Florida DYB Machine Pitch State Championship game here on JockJive.com. Here we go. Finally, a shout out from Avon Park. It says, good luck, Sergio, from your cousins, the Paniagua boys. Hopefully I am somewhat close on the pronunciation there. So Avon Park here in the 3rd inning will send up Crew Cobb, Duran, and Elder. Looking to add to a 5-run lead. Again, we want to give a shout out to the Sebring 7 Hotel, where we've been staying the last few nights. Thursdays from 3 to 7 is burger, beers, and board games. You can bring your own board game or borrow one from their extensive collection. The happy hour from 3 to 5 is extended to 7 on that day, which is the Apex Burger and a choice of pint for $10. And half off of house fries for all of board game players. Crew Cobb with a single and an RBI in Avon Park's 5-run first. It's the difference in the game so far. In Avon Park looking to win the state title right here and now. Franklin hoping to force that if game. First pitch to Cobb, he lets ride. Crew Cobb is definitely one of the taller 8-year-olds we've seen in this tournament. Thinking he could easily be 10 or 11 from looking at him. Pitch number 2 is swung on, hit a mile high. Shortstop coming in, pitcher coming in. Oh, and it falls as the pitcher and the shortstop, I guess one thought the other had it, and they both peeled off, and it landed about 5 feet on the other side of the pitching circle. So Cobb aboard for the second time. As Sergio Duran to the plate. Apparently he's okay after taking that shot at last inning. He swings and fouls one back. Like I said, that could have been awfully scary because Adair absolutely tattooed that ball, and that ball could have bounced up and got him in the face. Ground ball to the shortstop. Joseph, oh, it's off his foot. He tried to backhand it. I believe it hit him in the right foot. Bounced straight up, and everybody's going to be safe. Says, good luck, Avon Park and Franklin County from West Seminole Baseball. Well, that's awfully nice. So shout out to the 407 coming in on that one. The pitch. As Colton Elder lets that one ride. Again, your runners are Crew Cobb at second, Duran at first, as Avon Park is entertaining thoughts of ending this state championship game early. The pitch swung on, hit a mile high, but it's going to get out of play behind the fence. So 3 more for Elder. He is showing bunt. He will pull back, so he's got 2 more to work with as the runners bounce about 8 to 10 feet off the base, but they'll go back. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Throw to first, and he is safe. I think the shortstop, for about a brief second, thought about either trying to tag the runner going by or throw. He hesitated just briefly. And everybody is safe, and the base is now loaded. As I believe this is manager Ronnie Joseph coming out to have a quick talk. Like I said, it looked for just a split second that Kobe Joseph was thinking about, do I throw to third? Do I try to tag the guy going by? But he's already by, and then he tried to pivot to first. A lot going on that play. Again, the infield here at Sebring is predominantly grass, so I guess the ball is also being slowed down by the grass. There is for lack of a better description, a landing strip between the pitcher circle and home plate, say about 6 feet wide. As Jace Jackson, who had the inside the park home run after that collision in the foul ground over there with Joseph and Adair, is at the plate. Nobody out and a 6-1 lead already for Avon Park, but they are looking to break this thing wide open. The pitch. Ground ball. Past third baseman. The shortstop has it. He's going to race to the bag, and he's going to beat him for the out. As I think the shortstop for a second was thinking about coming home, but he was too far. The runner at second, I think, froze, didn't realize the situation, which allowed Joseph to get Duran on the 5 unassisted. The fielder's choice does drive in a run, though. Elder moves up to second. Crew Cobb coming in to score. It's now a 7-1 game. As Preston Ty Parker will take a pitch. He grounded out 5-3 his first time, as it looks like, at least for a brief moment, the clouds are covering up the sun, giving the fans at least a brief second of relief. Pitch 2. Swinging and a miss. Off the end of the bat. Pitcher has it. He thought about third, then he'll turn and fire to first, and they'll get him 1-3. Hit hard enough that the pitcher, Brian Lee Taylor, had enough time after he turned to turned to third to pivot around to get the out. 2 down here for Jackson Hancock. This is huge for Franklin County to get an out right here. The 7-1 is a little more manageable than 9-1. As Jackson Hancock takes pitch 1. Pardon me, he grounded out to third his first time. Pitch 2 is a big swing and a miss. He has 3 more to work with. Pitch 3 is a swing and a miss. So 2 more left to work with. Pitches a chopper to the shortstop. He has it. Over to first. Low and unable to make the play. As the runner from second takes a wide turn at third, and Jackson will head back. infield hit for Hancock brings in Elder to make it 8-1. Now runners at the corners. For Mason Bennett, he grounded out to short his first time. He shows bunt, he tries to get it down, but he bunts it foul. So 2 in here in the third for Avon Park. They've scored a run in every inning. 5, 1, and 2 their line score at the moment. Pitch number 2. Ground ball up the middle, past the diving shortstop, Joseph. He knocked it to the right center fielder. Runner's going to go first to third as Joseph thought about firing to third, but will not. Great attempt there by Kobe Joseph on the dive. He's kind of, looks like he's holding that left elbow a little bit. Make sure he's all right. I believe he used it to cushion the fall on the dive attempt to his left. As Colton Bice will try to get the bunt down, it is a foul ball. Fleming's thinking that's too bad because he fielded it cleanly. He's ready to throw a bullet to first, but he was still in foul ground when he caught it. So runners at the corners here. Hancock at third, Bennett at first. 3 already in here in the inning for Avon Park. The pitch is ball. As the runner takes off for second, he'll be there safely. Pitch 3. Hit well down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and it is a foul ball. Some good hustle there. Camden Roberts thought for a second he may have come up with the play. So Bice, B-U-I-C-E, the last name, has 2 more. Wind starting to pick up a little bit, blowing the 2 flags from left to right. That's a swing and a miss. And that is strike 3. And that is out number 3. So Avon Park puts up a 3 spot. They leave 2 on. They've left 4 on through 2.5. So to the bottom of the third we go. Avon Park comfortably out in front in this state championship game, 9-1. Again, if you are interested in purchasing an audio copy of this broadcast, you can do so by emailing Robert Williamson at info, I-N-F-O, at jockjive.com. That is JOCKJIVE.com. Cost is only $5. The boss is home in Florala as we speak. He was here through Monday. And it'll be Polaronis, Hollenbeck, and King. Batters 9, 10, and 11. Looks like Avon Park's trying to make some changes. So it looks like Ty Parker went back in and left, and number 3, Jaden Rodriguez, in right for Mason Bennett. Actually, for Easton Jackson, my mistake. Franklin County will send up Polaronis to lead this inning off. And we will stay on for you to catch all of the post-game festivities should this game be the championship game. Avon Park at the moment well on their way. Franklin County still with 4 at-bats to work with. That's Polaronis stepping in with his red batting helmet and the patriotic blue stripes across the bill as he takes pitch number 1. He's got 4 left to work with. Pitch, ground ball, knocked down by the third baseman. He recovers, he fires to first. And they got him. Great play there by Sergio Duran. knocked it down, still had enough time to recover, get up, and throw a bullet across the diamond. 1 out. As Weston Hollenbeck to the plate. And Hollenbeck's first one he lets ride. He's sporting the blue batting helmet. In Franklin County with the maroon tops, white stripes around the armpits, white letters, black numbers with white trim on the back. Pitch number 2 is a swing and a miss. So 3 left for Weston. Pitch number 3, swung on, fouled, straight back, so 2 more for the outfielder, Weston Hollenbeck. So 2 more for Hollenbeck. Choking him on the bat by about maybe 1.5 inches. He swings and misses. I think that is strike 3, yes, as he heads to the dugout. That's 5 in a row retired. 2 down for Micah King. He lets that one ride. As Cason Taylor heads to the on-deck circle. Again, 9-1 our score. Avon Park with a run in every inning. That has popped up a mile high. That's going to hit the roof on top of us and bounce down and back down to the field. So 3 more for Micah King. Again, mercy rule in effect in the championship games. It'll be 10 after 4, so Franklin County needs to put up a big number here or in the next inning to prevent this one from ending early. So 2 more left for Micah King. Pitch number 4 is swung on, ground ball. Third baseman Duran spills, spins, fires. And I believe he's out, but the manager, Joseph, is hoping to get a second opinion. As Duran knocked it down, did a pirouette and fired, but the manager, Joseph, is hoping, and he is doubled over there and not getting any relief. He has a smile on his face. He's like, come on, help me out. Umpires are getting together, but I don't know how spirited this discussion is. So that is a 5-3 if it holds, and it looks like it is. Avon Park players off the field, and Franklin County heading back onto the field. So a 3-up, 3-down inning, and we're halfway home in this Division II state championship game. It has been all Avon Park, 9-1 the score. Avon Park could score 2 here in the 4th and hold them, and that'd be a wrap for this Division II. Crowd mic picking a lot of noise down there at ground level. I think some of the Franklin County parents are still voicing displeasure over the last call. It's been a tough go of it, but Avon Park has a lot to do with that. Again, 5 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third. It is 9-1. As Easton Jackson will lead things off, so it'll be their 11, 12, and 1 batters. And I think we have some changes for Franklin County coming. So it sounds like Micah King going into left center. I believe Cason Taylor is back in his right center field spot. So Easton Jackson, Jaden Rodriguez, Hazen Cobb. 3 scheduled batters. Cason Jackson, if anybody reaches. Hazen Cobb does have 2 hits in the game. Again, Franklin County looking to make a huge comeback and force the if game at noon. Otherwise, Avon Park is the state champion. Jackson will take a pitch. He has 4 left. As he swings and fouls one out of play, so 3 left. Jackson with a big swing and a miss, so I believe he has 2 left. Does have 2 strikes against him. That one ripped back up the middle. I believe it hit the pitching machine, so he will get a single. The leadoff man aboard here for Franklin. The 3rd time today, the leadoff man's been on for Avon Park. That run has scored the previous 2. As Jaden Rodriguez grounded out to 3rd his first time. He's in the box with his bright green bat, and he will take pitch 1. So 4 left for him. That one, a line drive caught by the shortstop, and that's going to be a double play as he threw behind him. As the runner took off immediately, good strong throw by Kobe Joseph. So just like that, 2 down for Hazen Cobb, who's 2 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Pitch number 2, swung on, hit a mile high. That's going to hit the roof. So 1 more out here for the Franklin County defense. That means we're guaranteed to play at least to the 5th, as that would take the run rule off the table, at least for now. Pitch to Cobb, ground ball. Joseph has it. He'll fire across. And I believe it was high. The infield hit as Cobb on for the 3rd time. You could tell when it left Joseph's hand that the release point, it kind of looked like it was sailing a little bit. As Joseph's going to tie the left shoe before we get back to action here. Cason Jackson with a double and RBI, a run scored, and a pop out to short. He lets that one ride, bounces off the shin pad of the catcher into foul ground, is allowing the lead runner Cobb to advance a base. Pitch number 2, ground ball. Joseph has it, throw across, and he is safe. Runner around third, he makes the turn, he will stay put. That throw may have been high once again. So runners at the corners here for James Crew Cobb, who's got 2 singles and 2 runs scored. So a slight window of opportunity here for Avon Park to possibly end this one in the 4th. They have the 2 runners on base that they would need to make that happen. Pitch lets that one ride as runner will take off for second. Pick up the audio from the Avon Park coach down there at third. He said, hit the middle of the ball. Pitch 2, swung on and ripped through the 5-6 hole, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. We may have it inside the Parker. Both runs have scored. Cobb at second, the outfielder just getting the ball. They are sending him in as the shortstop's going to run, and fire a bullet into home, but it's going to be too late. A 3-run inside the park job by James Crew Cobb. The good, strong throw from Kobe Joseph, just got too much air on it. Hopefully he's all right. He's kind of windmilling that arm. He almost may have thrown his arm out there trying to come all the way to the plate with that one. It's now 12-1. The mercy rule now on the table as Sergio Duran to the plate. He lets that one ride. Pitch 2, swung on, hit down the right side. Right fielder charging, and I believe it falls in front of him. An infield hit, or a hit to the outfield. Duran on for the 3rd time. As Colton Elder the plate, 1 for 2. That's the first one ride. Runner staying put. So the top 3 spots in the lineup, Hazen Cobb, Kaysen Jackson, Crew Cobb, have scored a total of 7 runs. Pitch, swung on, foul, back. Good cut there by Elder. Got a shot out we'll get to. Pop up on the infield. The pitcher will make the play. Nice grab there by Brian Lee Taylor for out number 3. Texas Franklin County. Bryson Brown number 2. Sissy, Nani, and Poppy are so proud of you. Love you, little buddy. That's from my area code, the 850 area code. As Avon Park puts up 3, they leave 1, but Franklin County will need to score 2 to force the 5th inning. We'll have Kaysen Taylor, then the top of their lineup, Kobe Joseph and Brian Lee Taylor. If this is it, we will stay on so you can at least hear the post-game festivities as Mr. Tony Smith will be awarding the medallions to both teams. And both teams will retrieve their flag from the outfield. Looks like Easton Jackson back in right field. I believe Jaden Rodriguez is in left, number 3. So again, the number 12 batter, then 1 and 2. Avon Park 3 outs away from the state title. And both these teams World Series bound. Question is, who will play in what division? Again, the winner gets the choice. The runner-up gets the other division. Franklin County hasn't had a base runner in their last 6 batters as Taylor swings and misses. As Camden Roberts, number 21, Mrs. Connie, Coach Darian and Jesse are so proud of you. Lets that one ride, so I believe 2 more pitches here for Kacen Taylor. K-A-C-E-N, the first name. Pitch 4, swing and a miss. As the home plate umpire throws up the 5 sign. So young Mr. Taylor must be swinging away here on pitch 5. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. 7 in a row retired now for Franklin as Kobe Joseph struck out his first time up.
Now batting number 8, Kobe Joseph.
As Brian Lee Taylor gives him a high five as he runs behind him to get in the on-deck circle. Joseph with the bright, I guess that's orange bat. He takes pitch number 1. As he hits one off the end of the bat, off the fence. So 3 more for Kobe Joseph. Brian Lee Taylor waiting on deck. It's a 12-1 lead for Avon Park. They have scored at least 1 in every inning. It is 5-1, 3-3, the line score for Avon Park, who's looking to go undefeated. Pitch swung on, ground ball under the glove of the third baseman into left field. So Kobe Joseph with the 1-out single. Brings up Brian Lee Taylor. He grounded out to the shortstop his first time. And the first pitch he sees, he lets ride as they will throw down to second. Good, strong throw by Jackson. Runner heading back. It's a perfect throw right to the right side of second to James Crew Cobb. Pitch 2, swung on, ground ball. Knocked down by the shortstop Cobb and nothing doing. So an infield hit for Brian Lee Taylor. Josiah Fleming now the batter. Lets that one ride. Franklin County Youth Football would like to say how proud of the hard work and determination of these Franklin County boys have shown there in Sebring. You can tell by some of the size of these Franklin County boys, I'm sure some of them are here today. That's a chopper, left side. Pass Duran, the shortstop has it. Oh, he loses his footing as Crew Cobb was stumbling toward third. Hopes of making a play on Joseph, but he fell down. So the base is loaded here for Blanton Adair, who singled and scored the team's only run. Pitch number 2, swung on, ground ball. Duran knocks it down, he recovers, he'll tag his base, exactly where he hit it the previous at bat. So the fielder's choice does drive in a run. Joseph scores, Taylor forced out. Fleming to second, but Avon Park is now 1 out away from the state title. 2 down here for Camden Roberts. He reached on an error and drove in the team's first run as he takes pitch 1. Base hit could continue the game. Ground ball could end it. Pitch to Roberts, swung on, popped up right side, and the ball is dropped. Runner coming around third. I guess the out was made. Again, my apologies, folks, but I believe that's the game. And they're starting to jump around as they've realized that Avon Park has won the 2019 Florida DYB Machine Pitch State Championship. So the final score will be 12-2. Again, my apologies. That's the last out you want to make, or make a wrong call on, but couldn't tell. Again, we can't see first base from here. But the out was made, and Avon Park will win the state title. Again, we will stay on to show you everything, or at least you can at least hear everything. As the teams are lined up on either side. Give a shout out to Mr. Mitch Bryan. He's the president of Sebring Dixie Youth. He's out there with some of his hardworking co-workers and volunteers with a table and trophies, as both teams here will get a trophy instead of a medallion. And of course, the runner-up, a championship trophy, and the sportsmanship award. Umpires are the ones that give us the MVP and the sportsmanship award winner. As the tables are set up and the trophies getting put on the table. Still getting situated. Of course, parents down there at the field, cell phones in hands to get photos of the ceremony. We're waiting on the go sign down there from ground level, and we will begin the post-game festivities. Next, we're waiting on Mr. Tony Smith, the state director from Florida, to make his way down to the field. He is here, and I guess we're getting closer. We're waiting on the go signal. And shout out to the folks at Sebring for all their hard work, especially on the field upkeep. And we had a 4-hour delay on Saturday and a brief delay on Sunday of less than an hour. And this is the second straight year Sebring's hosted state tournaments. They are very good at what they do. They know what needs to be done.
All right, we'd like to go ahead and announce the sportsmanship medal for the opposing team. Goes to number 7, Brian Lee Taylor.
As Brian Lee Taylor, the pitcher, or playing in the pitcher circle for Franklin County, the sportsmanship award winner of this one.
And the MVP for the game goes to number 5, James Crew Cobb.
As James Crew Cobb with his 3-run inside the park home run, the MVP of tonight's game, or today's game. Now the awarding of the big medals, big trophies.
All right, and at this time, we'd like to announce the runner-up team for the Machine 2019 Machine Pitch Division 2 goes to Franklin County.
Franklin County will receive their state runner-up award.
At this time, we'd like to congratulate number 8, Kobe Joseph.
Tony Smith, State Director, congratulating
7,
all the players.
Brian Lee Taylor.
And awarding them their runner-up trophies.
Number 1, Josiah Fleming. Number 23, Blanton Adair. Number 21, Camden Roberts. Number 5, Ethan Shiver. Number 18, Aiden Banks. Number 22, Bryson Brown. Number 3, Gannon Polomaris. Polaronis, sorry. Number 30, Weston Hollenbeck. Number 11, Micah King. Number 10, Jason Taylor. And we'd like to thank and congratulate manager Ronnie Joseph, Coach Tyler Polaronis, Coach Lee Shiver, and Coach Jonathan Brown.
Now the state championship trophy.
Now we'd like to present the trophy to Franklin County.
Franklin County just gets their state runner-up trophy. Has red on the columns. 3 red columns.
Congratulations to the Franklin County 2019 Machine Pitch Division 2 state runner-up. Will represent Florida for World Series in Ruston, Louisiana, beginning July 26th. We wish this fine group of youngsters the best of luck and the greatest success as they advance in the Dixie Tournament play. We'd like to announce the state championship team of the 2019 Machine Pitch Division 2 state champs go to Avon Park. The players are number 10, Hazen Cobb. Number 27, Kason Jackson. Number 5, James Crew Cobb. Number 16, Sergio Duran. Number Number 4, Colton Elder. Number 2, J.C. Jackson. Number 12, Preston Ty Parker. Number 21, Jackson Hancock. And number 8, Mason Bennett. Number 7, Bolton. Number 14, Easton Jackson. Number 3, Jaden Rodriguez. I'd like to congratulate and thank the coaches, manager Mason Cobb, Coach Chase Cobb, Coach Lee Elder, and Coach Will Jackson.
Now the big trophy.
Congratulations to Avon Park, the 2019 Machine Pitch Division II State Champion, who will represent Florida at the World Series in Ruston, Louisiana, beginning July 26th. We wish these fine group of youngsters the best of luck and great success as they advance from Dixie Youth Tournament play. Congratulations, guys.
As Avon Park has their team trophy, now they must go out and retrieve their flag. Avon Park in particular, their brand spanking new state championship flag. As they're fixing to do that, that will be a wrap on our coverage here at the Florida DYB Machine Pitch State Tournament in Division II. Again, congrats to Avon Park and Franklin County, your state runner-up. Again, both will head to Ruston, Louisiana, represent Team Florida at the World Series, as now both teams go streaking out to the outfield to retrieve their flags. So that'll do it. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in purchasing a copy of this broadcast, you can do so for only $5 by emailing info@jockjive.com. So that'll do it from here in Sebring, Florida. Jason Thompson signing off, wishing you, wherever you tune today, a pleasant morning.